Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. As you all know, we covered before this video about beginner's guide for trading. Today we will cover about intermediate guide for steps to follow as an intermediate trader or intermediate guide for whatever, it's one and the same. I also changed the name of channel. Okay, so let's continue with this. So I'm guessing as an intermediate trader, you learn lots of things like candlestick, moving averages, RSI, few indicators, point and figure, or Fibonacci, or Gann, or lots more thing. And you also learn how to use this all things like trend line support. The trend line, I'm not marking trend line anywhere. How to use these things, maybe you learned, or you as an intermediate, everyone learn these things. Okay, so today we will not discuss about how to do this that, but today we will discuss about what to do and what not to do, because what to do, what not to do matters the most than rocket strategies. I hope you guys are getting what I am trying to say. Okay, first of all, as an intermediate trader, please pardon me for my language, I'm not professional, I'm just trying. So first, don't make expectation on Excel sheet. As I know, all of you will start making Excel sheets like this. Okay, stock name. Array. You will make like this. Okay, let's guess. If you are a Nifty trader, let's see if you will make sheets like strike. Total profit, I'm just assuming. Okay, you must be more smarter. 14,200 strike. Next day I traded on 14,300 strike. Another day I traded on 14,600, sorry, 14,100 strike. I got on this day, I got 20 points, I got 15 points, I got 18 points. So what you will do, you will assume that you will get this kind of points continuously daily, because see, in Excel, if you will draw your profit, okay, it will show you multiplying values like this. If you will draw your profits like this, it will show you like this. You will expect that I will earn daily this kind of points, and I will earn this much money. So please don't do this. I'm not sure you are doing this or not. I saw many people doing this kind of making. This is an Excel sheet, this is expectation sheet, and expectation feeds frustration. Okay, I hope you got this point. You can make a sheet of recording data like this. I'm making this on Excel. It's okay. I made here also, which I can show you. Okay, so you can make this, but don't stretch. I hope you got my point. Okay, next point is don't try to act smarter after two target. I saw lots of people after doing two big trades, then they carry third trade with a heavy quantity, and they end up with nothing, and they lose the profit of two targets, and maybe they can lose some of amount from their capital because they increased quantity after that. When we take our first trade, I'm just playing with mine. So we just, when we take our first trade, we think about 20 times as an intermediate. Like Infosys will, this is just an assumption, okay? Like Infosys will go up, okay, it went up and we made profit, okay, it's good. First trade, then we get some confident. We will trade in next in a Wipro short sell. We shorted here, we bought here, just example. We gained more confident, and in third trade, we will consider ourselves as a god and we will just buy directly without crossing. That this will cross definitely, okay. Because my luck is with me today, I can do anything. No, don't try to act smart after two targets. Okay. Next thing is don't underestimate indicators. As an intermediate trader, I saw one guy which was around 3 4 months old in market, and at that time I was 2 year old in market. So it's not about old, how much old here he was and I was. I was using RSI. I'm having RSI in my chart. Wait, wait, huh? He said that your RSI is stupid. You are stupid. You are using indicator. Indicators are worthless. I just asked him how RSI works. He said on 70 sell, on 30 buy. I just replied to him, stop watching stupid YouTube videos. It is never 70 on sell and 30 on buy. RSI never work like that. I just asked him again that how RSI has been calculated, how RSI went this, that, how divergence are created, how convergence are created, how RSI goes below this, above this, how it is been calculated in 14, in 11 or whatever settings you made. He was not having an answer. He just underestimated. It's okay to follow only price action and avoid every indicator. It's up to you. But you can't insult indicators because 95% of people don't know the calculation behind this. Okay, let me show you something. This video may get long. It's okay, I'm free. So I made this. See, whatever you are trading, this is a website, okay, for books. Yeah, just I will show you a book. I'm not any RSI fan, but I'll just show you what you see in 10 minutes YouTube video versus what is covered in 126 pages. There will be something in the book. I guess there will be something in the book. Okay, I'm not telling you to read it compulsory. If you are using it, it's okay to read it, but don't use it like 30 on buy and 70 or sell. It's opposite thing. You have to buy above 60 and sell above 40. Just an example. I'm not using it much, but just I want to tell you that don't use like this. There is a book available for everything. Few people said that candlestick is bullshit, technical analysis is bullshit. There is lots of books available there. You have to read that thing, then you have to conclude. You cannot conclude this by trading 4 5 days that this thing is stupid. It takes year to do these things. Okay, so it's RSI, MACD, moving averages, or anything. There is a book available. I will refer you if you want. If you are trading on that, okay, no need to read it compulsory. If you are trading on any of the indicator, you should read books of few authors on that indicator to understand how it is been calculated. Okay. Third thing is stay away from stupid videos. Okay, maybe it will claim a copyright. Otherwise, I will show you that there are some. You must be knowing about these things. That mm, that few people made a videos. There are lots of videos on YouTube about how I made 5 lakh from 20,000. Then why the guy who made 5 lakh on 20,000 is begging you to subscribe his channel and like this video and share to your friends? He can make this thing, then he should keep it private, right? If he can make 5 25,000 to 5 lakh, sorry, 25,000 to 5,000, 50,000, 5 lakh, okay. If he can make 25,000 to 50,000, then I think it will work. Okay, yeah, I don't know how it works properly. Okay, let's guess. If he can make 25,000 to 5 lakh, which is 20 times. So now we can make 20 times of 5 lakh also, which is 1 crore. No, it is 1 crore, yes. Okay. So if he can do this, then he can do. Arey yaar, it's not working. I hope you got my point. Okay. He is claiming 20 times return in on his capital. Okay, and he's making video. But he is not showing his PNL. Okay, I'm not any PNL fan. I'm not like any nice traders to ask anyone about PNLs, but okay, stay away from that if you invested in 1990 in X stock, you can make 15,000 out of 1 crore, 4 crore, 5 crore, Infosys, Wipro. I saw the video. Then why he has not invested? Then why he is not telling you that invest now in X company 20,000 and forget the stock for 30 years or 40 years for your next generation? No one will advise you. No pages, no YouTube channel. Very rarely someone will tell you that buy this stock and leave it for next generation. But they will tell you that if your grandfather had bought this stock, you would be millionaire now. Okay, you can buy it for your grandchildren. Okay, because there is a never late in the market. Okay, next point is, as an intermediate you tried option, but obviously you tried to buy option. It's not wrong to buy option, but you cannot buy this kind of option, this kind of strikes. Okay, so let me show you. I'm not using this broker. Just I was just going through the chart. Time pass for. I'm using this for charts. Okay, so what I was typing. You cannot buy this kind of options. This kind of option. Okay, no, this is too much. You cannot buy this kind of options and then you claim to make money. A 2 rupees option or 11 rupees option to go 50 rupees. Okay, you cannot buy. If you want to buy option, you have to buy in the money options. Okay, these are not in the money options. Like I just made this strike here because of straddle. Okay, so you have to buy in the money options. You have to learn that. Okay, don't buy far options. I know you tried options and you bought far option in hope of making 5x, 2x, 3x, 4x money, but it's not easy. Okay, and as an option trader, I saw many people are trading options from months. They are not net profitable, but they don't know about how wix works. Okay, we have one video on detailed explanation about how wix works here. 14 minutes video about wix only. So there is a books on wix. There is 100 pages of books available on volatility. There will be something written on that book. So I will suggest you to read that book if you are an option trader. If you are option trader, you should follow wix. If you are a proper hardcore full-time option trader, then you should know how implied volatility IV works. You should learn about implied volatility, how it works, how to use it. You have to learn about that. Most of people are not learning that. Directly they are buying call put, selling call put. Rarely I saw much retailer selling, much intermediate selling. Mostly are buying. I know you are buying because lack of capital, because selling require more margin. It's okay. Once upon a time I was also not having much capital. I was selling option on paper. How? There is a sensible free trial for 7 days, keep changing email id. Or now there is, I guess, few apps are available on play store for this, for virtual trading, for paper trading. You can directly do on paper. It's okay if you don't have capital. You will not make your capital from option buying. You will not able to make much money from option buying continuously. I'm not telling option buying is wrong, but see, option seller can buy proper option because he knows that when price will not decay and when it will give us spikes. Okay, option seller can become option buyer occasionally, not continuously. I will suggest you to learn about wix, learn about iv. If you have small capital, stick with cash trading. Okay, increase your capital, keep calm. Okay, it takes time. Another main point is mute all groups and leave useless telegram channels. Because see, you don't have to get disturbed. Okay, nothing should disturb you. Nothing should, click on your mind. If you are selling something, just take an example. If you are selling this United Spirits at this and someone tell you buy call, then you will confuse that I should buy or I should not buy. See, it's not there that whoever tells you in telegram or whatsapp group he will be right. He can be wrong. You have to stick with your own. But if that message will come and if you will see the message before taking a trade, or if you are trading in that script and you saw the message on that script, you will get disturbed. I know, even I get disturbed. That's why I muted all channels and leave. I will suggest leave the useless channel that will not make you profitable. Okay, groups and channels will not make you. Even I am having a channel, telegram channel. It's okay. I'm just sharing my own traits. I'm not giving calls, but that will not make you profitable. If you can learn from that thing, it's okay, but you don't have to get disturbed. Okay, and then you have to read at least one book in 3 months. I will not open it again. I don't know, I should open it again, but you can rewind the video where I show you RSI book. In that website, lots of books are available for free. Lots of paid books in PDF format. Obviously, if you are not comfortable with PDF format, you can print out and read. Okay, that was the step what not to do. Now we will see what to do. First thing, learn calculation. If you are using an indicator, learn calculation behind the indicator. Every indicator has some mathematical formula, mathematical logics, mathematical calculation. You have to learn that, but you don't have to rely fully on indicator and technical. Just follow it on a lighter note. I'm not against of an indicator or technical, but you cannot follow it hardcore. You have to use some common sense more than chart. As the next point is there, like you cannot always buy in XYZ. Just an example, you cannot buy always in XYZ pattern and sell always in YZQ pattern. Just an example, there is maybe not any patterns like this. Okay, okay, so you have to follow everything. You have to see charts, you have to follow technicals, but you have to use more common sense. Don't rely on that fully. Okay, if somewhere it is a bad news and it is giving going up, avoid it. Avoid, I will suggest you avoid trading in news related stocks and news related market. Okay, okay, so I'm not against okay, see, I'm also looking at chart. Most of the time I'm trading on charts most of the time, but as an option trader you have to look other things more than charts. Okay, which is more important than chart. Chart is a medium to show you a price, but chart will not show you future. It can show you if you are expert in that. For that you have to read some books again, and you have to use some common sense. Like if some stock, I will not name, I can name, it's okay. See, this is a hot favorite stock of uh, retailers. Okay, so in every fall people, in every time people used to buy, in every fall people said it is a buy. Why? Because it's a good company. Richest man in India is having this company. It's okay. Before a few years there was someone else was the richest man in the India and in world. Things change, time change, it's okay, you can buy it, but here you have to use common sense. Even if people are not using chart, that is, it is going a basic. If we look at basic, this chart is now making a lower low pattern. Not much, I guess. Okay, I guess it's not okay. It's not, it cannot be perfect all the time, but I guess because people are having blind faith on few stocks. I'm not naming anyone still. Okay, so they are just buying it. They are not using common sense that if something is falling, common sense, it means if something is falling, there must be. Okay, last point is on that I will explain in last point. Learn everything in as an intermediate. You have to learn everything comes in your way, data wise, technically or fundamentally. Data wise in the sense how to use open interest, how to use PCR, how to use implied volatility, how to use volume PCR, how to use all that thing. How to use fundamental, you have to learn how to use how to check balance sheets of company, how to check their cash flows, how to check their promoters holding. There are lots of website available, I will make a video on that. Technically you have to learn chartings, candlesticks, uh, basic price actions, and more than one and more things. Whatever comes in your way, you have to learn everything. This is how you will find your edge. By learning this all thing, you will find your edge, that you are technically good guy, fundamentally a good guy, or a data wise a good guy. You cannot be everything at your own in your initial months. That what people are trying to do. They want to become expert, extraordinary expert in first few months. You cannot do that. You have to learn everything comes in your way, technically, data wise, fundamentally, charts, patterns, everything you have to learn to get your edge. I'm not telling anything is wrong or anything you should not do. Okay, okay, see, and another thing is, as we, common sense is linked with this point. See, if something is falling, something is rising, there is a pattern. There are pattern like falling wedge. I don't remember it is named that falling wedge or anything else. I don't know about much patterns and all things. Okay, wait, let me draw this thing. I'm not good with trend line and all stuff. uh if this will break out, what people will do, People will buy. I'm guessing. Okay, people will buy if this will break out here. Why? Channel breakout. See, still trend is down. I will take another example. See here, it shows a breakout. So many had a bullish position. This is just a chart. Okay, this is not a tradable index in India. This is dollar index. Okay, so see here you can see a breakout. So many people has bought this here. Then it went down. Why? Because rationally, I mean, round figure, on a basis of round figure, trend is down only. Okay, you cannot use these things. I saw this thing is most stupidable. Then they make a trend line, then it breaks out, they buy, then it again fall. Okay, okay, this will blow your account. I'm not trying to prove that these things are wrong. This can work. Okay, I don't know about this thing, but as you can see, you cannot use chart like this. If something is falling, there must be some guy who is taking this down. No one can take this down. This is dollar index. Just example of chart. Avoid, ignore the name. Okay. As you all know, these types of charts are there in many stocks. These types of patterns are being built in many stocks daily. And this is how many people used to trade. You can also see few charts in Telegram, half charts. I will tell that half charts. They will upload this part of chart until this, okay, until this, and then it will fall down. They will forget that they tweeted about this chart. Okay, this thing happens. Okay, you cannot trade like this. See, as last point is, somewhere someone is more smarter than us. He knows more things than us. Okay, so that's why something is there, that X thing is falling and Y thing is rising. There will be some reason, so try to find out the reason, go with the trend. When you can buy this, I will tell you, you can follow higher high, higher low pattern, basic higher high, higher low patterns. If something is falling, just an example, then let it fall, let it give a proper breakout above this. Okay, let it give a proper breakout. This is an example. Okay, let it give a it proper breakout. Don't try to enter in a middle way. Okay, okay, so hope you got my all points. There is someone more smarter than us, 100 times more smarter than us, and he is having thousands and lakh time more money than us. So if something is falling, let it fall. Something is rising, let it rise. Don't involve this kind of technicals everywhere which I show you. This kind of technical everywhere, I don't know, I will find this anywhere else or not. Okay, don't use this kind of technicals everywhere. Like this, I'm not, I'm just assuming. Okay, like this kind of trend lines. Okay, see, someone had bought here and it again fall. You have to take a trend in a broader way if you are trading it. I hope you got my point. I'm not much good in explanation, but I hope you got my point that charts, indicators, technical analysis, price action, data, fundamental analysis, volumes, everything matters the most. But more than that, common sense matters the most. Every time you have to be kind that there is someone somewhere smarter than us. Okay, thank you.